welcome to Bar 20 Arms. We thought we better start making some more videos. Okay, look what we got here. We got a 30-06 Ackley improved. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. I want to talk a little bit about ammo right now. Now, there's a surge in the burger bullets, and I understand that. It's kind of a fad thing, you know. But everybody's telling me you got to have the burger bullets. You got to have the burger bullets. Well, I've shot burger bullets before, and was not any more impressed than I was with the Sierra 175's match grade bullet. Now these are VLDs, and they say you can hunt with them. I've not hunted with them, but I have shot long range. But as far as that goes, I'm just going to stick with the old standby, the Sierra 175s. I've done a little bit of comparison as far as the weight difference. Now Sierra, you'll find 0.2 tenths of a grain difference between the highest and the lowest bullet in the 175s, and the burgers you'll find 3, sometimes 4, probably depending on the lot. But this box here, I did 25. I weighed 25 of each, and I found that the Sierras were a little bit more consistent. And the ogive is in the Sierras, there'll be 1-2 thousandths difference, and you can get a bullet comparator, and it's a nut actually that has holes in it for the calibers, and you put that over the bullet and then you measure it. And I did that with the Sierras, and I did that with the burgers. Now the burgers were a little bit more. They're like 3 to 4 thousandths difference on the ogive. So and that's kind of a, you know, if you're setting them right on a rifling, that's kind of a big deal. So you'd probably want to bump them back just a little bit off the rifling, maybe 30 thousandths, 25, 30 thousandths. You'll have better luck with the burger. But for like $55 to $50 a box, I'm just going to stick with the old standbys, because these I've shot so much with these and been so happy with the Sierras. I'm just going to stick with the Sierras. They're about $15 cheaper, and if you shoot a lot like I do, then you'll want to stick with the Sierra bullets. Now Hornady, they make a good product too. Now they've done a lot of testing with the polymer tips, the AMAXs, and their findings with the Doppler radar and all that the tip is deformed slightly, and it causes them out to 400 to 500 yards. It affects the bullet, makes it wobble a little bit and become unstable. So they have a new bullet line with the tip. It's an ELD, and they have two different ones. They have a match, and they have a standard ELD, an ELD-X. Now you can check those out. You can't find them right now. I can't wait to get my hands on some, just do some testing. I do like a heavier bullet. Today we're going to shoot this rifle, and we're going to use a 168 Hornady. Now if you're shooting out to 800 yards, there's nothing wrong with a 168. This is the 1 in 10 twist, and it'll put a lot of spin on this bullet, and I'm shooting around 3,000 feet per second, so it's really going to spin that bullet and stay stable way out there. If it's not real windy, now I'm not concerned about it. If you have 10-mile-an-hour winds, you'll have to compensate for that. But now the 168, it will blow around with some wind, so I don't mind shooting a lighter weight bullet, to be honest with you. I'm not scared of that at all. And one thing I don't do is I don't let people tell me what I have to buy. I like to get my own stuff. This is a custom gun. It's custom to me. It's not custom to somebody else. Now I'm sure I've made a lot of people mad, but I mean, burger bullets, you know, they're fine. I love the burger story, you know, and I love American stories. They're really good of business, you know. I like that. But for me, I'm just going to stick with the. If I'm shooting a whole lot, you know, and I'm shooting out 600 to 800 yards, I'm going to stick with the Hornadys. And if I'm shooting out 1,000 yards past, I'm gonna go switch over to the Sierras, and that's what I'm going to stick with. Now this is a Remington Action tactical boat knob. This is just it's a Leopold fixed 12 power. It's nothing really fancy scope. It's not even a mil dot, but and it's got a chelene barrel on it. It's a heavy match grade barrel. Homemade muzzle brake here. Now the Ackley improved is great.